Assalamu alaikum everyone. This is the second video of Islamic Discipline System walkthrough series. And in this video, I will be, explaining you the next feature of the template, which is task list. And for creating this task list, I have, kept the time boxing method in my mind. So if you want to know what is time boxing method, you can just, ask ChatGPT, but you can also read it from here since I have, asked already. Just you read it from here as well. Pause the video and read it. That's what I would recommend. So now getting back to the template, I will show you how you can use this template to its fullest extent. I mean this feature to its fullest extent. This is a non-Islamic feature in Islamic template because let's be frank, you cannot just pray every day. I mean you have to pray every day, but at the same time you have to just work as well in the world. You have to go to office, you have to manage your tasks, you have to manage projects. So you can use this template, especially time boxing template, especially works for people who are into multitasking. For example, let's say if I take example of myself, I have to manage college, I have also learned programming, plus I'm also trying to learn Arabic. So these things are multitasking, and you can use this template to do that very well. So I will show you how it works. Let's say you have a task. Let's say you would like to run 10 kilometers. Set the date here. Okay. And also you can set the time. You can set the reminder on the day of event and all. So since that time is already passed, since I set it a time, you can end date as well. I mean not end date, I mean end time. Let's say I will just turn it into PM so that it will show you in blue color. If it's blue, that means the task is, you have to do it. If it is in red like before, that means the time for the task have already passed away. There's also another effective method which I recommend when it comes to, arranging your task, which is just click on today here as I did so right now. Let's say you can see the timeline here. This is a timelines which will show you all the tasks which you have to do in the timeline. Just adjust how much time you want to, give to how much task. Let's say you want to run for a single hour, 11 p.m. to 1 p.m. Let's say I have some other work. Let's say I would like to do some cooking for my early breakfast. Early in the morning, I can just click here and just set it to, let's say, just this much time. And I can just, if I click here, you can see it just comes up. Food. I'm a simpleton, I will write food. So yeah, so you can adjust it like this. By the way, if you want to add a reminder, you have to do it from here. You have to always, do it from here. So as you can see. Now there is also multiple ways to use it. There's a list view as well. So this list view is basically everything you have to do. Let's say you are trying some, for example, how I used it is that I was trying to get rid of my pimples, so I used multani mitti for 15 days. So basically, I wrote every single day of Multani Mitti sorted by date. So every single day, when in today's tab, it just comes up here. Okay, so that's how it is. So this is how it works. About the timeline system, you can just add new things here. And one more thing, you can add filters here as well. Hmm. So I will explain. So let's say that you would like. No, wait a minute, my. Mm, so let's say that you would, like let me link this for a minute. Wait a this was, I guess, uh, Goal list, task list, daily task list, yes. So let's say you create a new timeline for this. This is a timeline which will show you every single day for every single thing. Okay. So you can just, add filters here. How will you do that? I recommend adding the name of the database. It looks more better. You can just, add filters. Let's say you only want uh the things which you have done to show for like day, or let's say for the week. It will only show you that. Let's say you want to add another filter. Let's say you want to add a filter which basically uh okay, wait, that's a wrong filter. So that is what gets people confused sometime. So just add a new filter, click on completed, and let's say you only want activities to be shown which have been, you know, not completed. So click on unchecked here. So let's say you have did your work, just click here, you can see it is, it have been removed from the timeline. So you can just, show your creativity in this way as well. It will be a more effective system if you use it like this. But you can also use it like this as I have used here for, day wise activities which will only show up for, few days. Let's say you just, want to do some remedies for 15 days, or you are trying to do some interesting stuff, some kind of treatment, some kind of medicine. Just write all the days here in advance so it will just show up here. Not a big deal. It's pretty easy to use. Now let's go on the detailed template. Time boxing. So, wait, I had a cover here. Yeah. So basically, mm, how does time boxing work? Oh yeah, I have written an instructions here for if you want to, like just read it up if you want to know how you can use it. You can take some breaks as well. And also there is an option for timeline here as well. I told you how you can customize your timeline here, so it's not a big deal. Yeah, by the way, you can also, you know, show all the properties in your timeline, but that's just sometimes, makes it more messy, so I will not recommend it, but still if you want to do, you can definitely do it. So yeah, you can you can, select the timeline by day, you can select it by week, you can select it by month. So yeah, you can do it as well. So there's just no limit. If you are someone who like works on project, for example, let's say you're a programmer, you have certain projects from your client, you can just adjust them. If you're a freelancer, you can do the same. So this is how it works. Now let's focus. So this basically there's an option for you to set priority. You can set priority here. Priority number one, priority number two. What are you trying to do? Let's say you are a student and your priority number one is to complete your degree with a good marks. That should be your priority number one. Priority number two can be, you're also trying to learn a new skill, which will, help you. Then you have a secondary task, like those tasks which, you want to do, but not like very necessary. For example, you are good at drawing, you do it for time pass, you have a skill for drawing, you can just write it here and like whenever you have free time, you just do it. There's a brain dump, how you can use it. There's a instructions manual here. Just, read it and just use it, not a big deal. So this is how it works. There's a database as well here for it. So yeah, basically you can do everything in this template. It's pretty good. I personally am very proud after creating this template since it works like pretty good. Like I found many templates online, but This works, which I created works the best. So yeah, that's it for task list. If you have any questions about it, please comment on the video and I will try my best to answer me. Thank you.